To North Africa now, the Egypt under-20 national football team players saw an opportunity to impress international scouts dashed while the team was banned from the North African Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers in Tunisia due to an outbreak of COVID-19 in the squad. CGTN's Adel Mahrouky brings us more.
When it was time to form the Egyptian national under-20 team for the North African AFCON qualifiers in Tunisia, 3 players from Nougoum FC were selected. Mohamed Badr and Mahmoud Gad were the talents this club nurtured for the national team. Wearing the Pharaohs jersey for their first time is a great honor to them, especially when the players from the second division team joins players from the Premier League. But when they hoped to make fans proud in the qualifiers, the under-20 team returned with a scandal. Egypt got disqualified because of a COVID-19 outbreak within the team.
We went to Tunisia 6 days earlier than our first march. Our coach locked us inside the training camp. He was afraid we'd interact with the outer world and get infected. All our PCR tests before leaving to Tunisia were negative. We never thought we'd get the virus from each other, so not all of us stuck to the health measures.
Before their opener game against Libya last December, 17 players tested positive for the disease. The Egyptian Football Association sent backup players so Egypt can complete CAF's required minimum number of 15 healthy players. But it was too late. More team members got infected. When these young boys daydreamed about the opportunities they could get in Tunisia, COVID-19 pinched them back to reality.
As
young players, we wished to have played. It would have been our first participation in the Egyptian national team, the first international game. We were trying to have a strong match record. All clubs would have watched us. Scouts from Europe come to watch. The competition was our gate for an opportunity to become international players.
We've all learnt from our mistakes. The mistakes we made were huge. We have to focus now on what's next. The under-20s was a step wasted in our careers. We can still be part of the under-23 team.
Last month, after finishing its investigation, the EFA's disciplinary committee banned coach Rabia Yassin 6 months from all football activities. Yassin, the team's doctor, and 3 other players received financial penalties ranging from $1,200 to $12,000. Badr and Gad were not penalized.
Coach Rabi told us that it's not the end of the world to get infected and disqualified from the competition. We are doing our best to continue being on the national team. We have a great opportunity as young players to be in Nougoum FC's first team. We are still young and we wish to take the team to the Premier League. And the hope that we can join an international club will always be our prime target.
The COVID-19 pandemic has been a harsh teacher on these young kids. Full of hope and excitement, they've forgotten their priorities. It is, as they said, a lesson learned. It's also a lesson Egypt will never forget. Adel, Mahrouky, CGTN, Cairo.